Hey, before we jump into this video, you should know that I'm doing two challenges this year. The biggest being the 2015 Pop Sugar Ultimate Reading Challenge, which has about 50 different category requirements, and I'm also doing the Debut Author Challenge, which requires I read debut books. Alright, enjoy! Hello, it's me at Shy Notebooks, and this is my August wrap-up. I'm not even gonna do my doodles today because I just want this to be the fastest wrap-up ever. I managed to read 7 books in August, which was a feat because I was so traumatized by July that it took me like 2 weeks before I could even do anything. I didn't even want to read anything. The books that I actually read for fun were Saint Anything by Sarah Dessen and Rebel Belle by Rachel Hawkins. These are both really fluff books. Sarah Dessen, I guess, is a pretty popular author, but I've never read anything by her. Saint Anything is just a really cool cover. This book was pretty much just a girly drama type book. It was pretty good, so I gave it 3 out of 5 stars. Rebel Belle could have been a lot better because it was fluffy. I just gave it 3 out of 5 stars as well. But I will not be continuing that series because it looks like it is going downhill when I checked out the synopsis of the second one. Now, for books I was doing for my challenge, I did Under the Never Sky as part of my trilogy. I was never really interested in reading this, but I started a lot of trilogies in my last 4 years of reading, and this is one of the few that I hadn't started, and it seemed pretty light. Kind of vague world building, but likable enough, so I gave it 3 out of 5 stars. Another debut challenge book I read is Tunnel Vision. This one was interesting. It's about a kid who has the power to see where people are and what they're doing by holding objects that are owned by them. It's cool, but it's mostly about how the government wants to force him into using this power for them. That is like 98% of the book. And the last 2% was like, let's just shove in all this other stuff too, and I skimmed it. It was just not that exciting. 2 out of 5 stars for that one. Another challenge book I read was The School for Good and Evil. I was so intrigued by this mythology of who's good and who's evil. It sounded like it was supposed to be falling into, oh well, if you're ugly and you want to kill things then you're evil, but if you're pretty then you're good. And I thought it was interesting the way they finally like tried to explain what's actually good and what's actually evil, but it just kept flip-flopping in really stupid ways. I gave this 3.5 stars and upgraded to 4 because it was one of the more enjoyable books I read this month. A tiny book I also read for Pop Sugar Challenge is Pippi Goes to the Circus, a Pippi Longstocking storybook. This took 5 minutes to read and it was pretty mediocre, so 2 out of 5 stars. And lastly, this is my favorite book of the month, thanks to my friend Amanda, called The Changeling Sea. It was also fairly small. It was less than 200 pages or right at 200 pages, but it was really beautiful. I really loved it, and I loved the main character. She was just super angry at the sea, and she was just like, I'm just gonna throw a bunch of crap in the sea and be really mad at it. She eventually grew and settled, and it was just a really interesting story, and I really liked it. So thanks, Amanda, for that. I did a couple unboxings this month. I unboxed a huge book package that my friend Amanda did send to me. So this is that unboxing video. Hey guys, it's Stephanie at Shy Notebooks, and I'm going to be doing an unboxing right now. My friend just lent me tons of books, and I want to go through them. So it looks like this one is called Heir Apparent. I don't really know too much about it. I think she just sent me like all of her really favorite books. So I haven't heard of that one. And this one's called The Little White Horse. I remember her saying this was one of her favorites too. I hope it's like The Last Unicorn because I've been wanting to look into that. And then here we have The Lonesome Gods, America's #1 bestseller. And we have Deerskin. I think she did say that a lot of these were going to be like from her childhood that she really liked. Jackaroo. Here's a Diana Wynne Jones, Dog's Body. The Changeling Sea. Riddle of the Wren. These all seem really cool. Like, I'm gonna go back in time. And then this is one I kind of asked for, the 4 agreements, because they follow like one of my challenges. And what else should she have here? And then we also have, yes, she works at a library and she says she had tons of like those little library cards. Date issue 2 that I can use in my videos. I'm so happy there's so many of them. And of course these are books that I let her borrow that she gave back to me. Yay! Thanks, Amanda friend. And I also signed up for a Fandom of the Month box. From what I understood, this was supposed to be fun bookish things like Harry Potter themed things or Hunger Games. But I was pleasantly surprised with this, and here is the video for that. Hello again and welcome to my Fandom of the Month unboxing. I've never gotten one of these before, but it was like the most reasonably priced of all the bookish monthly things I could get. Obviously there are no books in here, so it's just gonna be cute stuff. I'm not sure what the Fandom of the Month is. We'll see. Okay. Mario? Is this a Nintendo Fandom of the Month? Does that count? Is that a bookish fandom thing? Oh, it is! It's Nintendo stuff. I did not see that coming, let me tell you. I was like, maybe Hunger Games, maybe even the Maze Runner. Dump everything out for now. I really like this little pouch, it's adorable. Got a little ring with a question mark on it. We got 2 little Nintendo-y earrings, a little Nintendo necklace, and this looks like a keychain. Oh my gosh, that's adorable. That is so cute. I'm not hardcore into Nintendo, but this is my childhood. I played Super Nintendo with my cousins all the time. That's more like nostalgic rather than bookish, but I like it. It's cute. So thank you guys for watching my August wrap up and 2 unboxings. I will be doing more reviews this month, but I will also be traveling, so I might be doing a couple of book recommendation type videos and try to get to my 2015 Pop Sugar kill list. I call it a kill list because I just want to get this over with. I'm like so mad that I have to do this challenge. I'm never doing it again. I'm looking forward to a couple of these, in particular the Island of Dr. Moreau and Prisoner of Night and Fog, which is supposed to be about Hitler's niece. Alright, well, good night guys.